What? I'm waiting for it to load.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, guys. Our last time I did like the pre-trial. Did fuck up a little. It's okay though. Now it's time for chapter 1. Maybe chapter 2, depending on how long it takes me to do the chapter 1. Don't mind me, I just can't speak. Okay. Oh, let's see, F1. There's something in F. Oh, Elizabeth is gonna be here, maybe. Oh, and so is fucking Cassandra. Anyways, who gives a fuck? Let's go find... Ooh, it's very snowy here, I see. Look at the path I'm leaving.
That's cool.
Knock on door.
It doesn't look bad.
No, like, I mean, a moment longer in this weather, my fingers would have been becoming too cold to even knock on the door. Dude, chill, bruh. Knock on the door. Knock, knock. Where's my hand? Knock, knock.
Bonjour,
Knocking on
my name
heaven's
is
door.
Hercule Poirot. I am here at the invitation of Mademoiselle Angeline.
Angela.
Ah, Detective Poirot. We have been expecting you.
Blanchard?
Please come in from this frightful cold.
Archibald?
My brain said Blanchard.
Blanchard.
Where did I get that from? Not sure.
You're dyslexic.
I am dyslexic. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm very dyslexic.
Merci.
Funsies.
I don't think I would have lasted much longer out here before turning into an icicle.
I will agree, that was a lot of snow.
Welcome. I am Archibald Sterling, the head butler.
He's a head butler.
Please accept my apologies.
I know
have
head
a rather
butler.
pressing matter, but I will see that you are attended to
His
immediately.
name's like a fine wine.
Shut the fuck up.
Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. I am sure I am more than capable of finding my room. I shall straighten myself up and be ready to join the party.
I really want to watch one of his
There
movies
is no
now.
rush, Detective. Dinner
Hercule
will not be
Poirot.
served for some time. So please, make yourself
Yeah.
comfortable.
There's a lady in the background.
A lady in the
Once you
street.
have settled in, I
No,
am sure
there's no
that Miss
tramp, as far as I
Angeline
know.
will be happy to see you. You will be staying on the first floor. I believe your room is one of the two on the west side of the house.
Merci. I am sure we shall speak again soon.
Okay, guys, let's take a guess. Who's blackmailing her? I have no idea because I don't know who the characters are. It's time to make myself comfortable. I should begin by finding my room, straighten myself up before the party begins. First floor, west wing. Guys, I need to let you know. I don't know shit. Okay. Is that Zachariah?
Zachariah Smith? Yeah, Zachariah.
Lord really said Zachariah.
Bonjour. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Detective, I hope you're not here for me.
Well, that sounds shady.
Not that I am aware of. Should I be?
Ha! Ha ha! Not often you meet a
I
detective
can't
with
read
a
what
sense
you
of
say.
humor.
Oh no, that's okay.
I'm Zakaria Demir, but you can call me Zach.
Judging by the smell of alcohol, I would say he had begun the celebrations already and is likely to be this friendly with everyone. I understand the staff are busy, but I'm hoping I can find someone to assist me.
You'll be lucky. I've been waiting for refill for ages. I came out here to find someone myself.
Ah, I see. The preparations for this evening's dinner must have taken precedence.
I've seen that butler running around like a madman, but there is still no party to speak of. It's pretty clear they need to hire a few more hands. If I had
I
seen
didn't read that
them,
out loud.
maybe I would.
That's awkward.
It is meant to be their celebration, but
Madison can't
they're
watch.
always off.
Why?
dealing with
Grandpa
someone.
is live.
What?
No idea. What does that even mean?
Did she say something back yet?
No?
What the fuck?
Something or other? A rather vague expression.
Let's just say they like to keep their cards close to their chest. For such a well-known family, I'm surprised they can keep anything hidden.
Would you care to elaborate on what Mademoiselle may be hiding?
I'd rather not.
What did she say?
You're the detective, isn't that your job?
Oh my god.
Très bien, Monsieur Demir.
She says Grandpa Gaming.
Oh my god, she's watching that?
Some old dude.
Yeah,
I shall
I've
take up no more
seen
of your time.
him
Adieu.
on... Like, what do you think? Should not be more than your time up in it. Tell her that your sister's more important. Cunt.
Watching him play Battlefield 2042.
Tell her to put one on the computer, one on her phone.
There you go.
Be a nice person. Okay, so wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Stop. No. Okay. The black man. What is this?
Order and method. That
Okay, guys,
is.
I'm still sucking at this game.
I must take a different
Why am
approach
I
if I.
sucking at this so much?
Come, my little gray cells.
She's like, okay, smart.
Oh.
Another success.
Oh, guys, the one option I didn't do. It's fine. It's okay. Who cares? We'll get there eventually, right? Am I right? Let's see. We have Zachariah Deme. Okay, let's. I'm in the West Wing, so I'm over here somewhere. 2 room. I can't go to that room. Ooh, there's a painting though. Ooh, there's a tag on the face.
Oh,
Price tag on the face. That's fucking weird. I can't go to either one of these rooms, but I thought my name was on the list. Doesn't appear to be related to the family. What the fuck? Oh, okay, we'll just look at everything in here first.
aha.
A chance to play is very tender, but I shall save myself the embarrassment. Okay. You're quite violent. I should resist the temptation to suspect it any further. What the fuck is the point of looking at these things then? Just to say they got money again or what? It's getting to the 5 hours.
Huh.
Interesting looking piece of stationery, appears to be rather delicate. Today I'm sure there'll be a grand reveal. Maybe my room's upstairs. Hear bottles cleaning, moving furniture. I assume this is the salon. The door's locked. I got something in my throat. What did she say on there?
Chad, you are cringe.
Wait, what did you say? Why are you so mean? Tonight's arrival is written small. Guests, male guests are based in the East Wing. That's weird. Why am I in the West Wing? If they're in the East Wing. What was that? There's a letter, I missed it. Is this my room? Did I finally find my room? This is not my room, there's stuff in here. Let's leave for now and I'll come back. So I'm trying to find my damn room.
Sorry, Hopi, but Grandpa's mine.
Okay, I don't want Grandpa.
How do I throw up here?
I can't go upstairs either. Well, where's my room? It's the room with the
Huh.
penciling and really search for something specialized to take lessons from. If I can't go upstairs, where is my room? I would assume not the auctioneer's receipt. I hope my damn den isn't finding it necessary to have belongings. Master auctioneer value. 1 oil painting, 300 F. 1 gold flake frame, chip, 200 F. 1 marble bust, 200. Purchase total, 650. Handling fee minus 50. 650 or 600. I know how to read, my guys.
Oh.
Painting of valley of a series of beautiful cliffs scenery is breathtaking. Like, I can't go in most of these rooms. Like, I don't understand. A beautiful composed painting of 7 saints, Madame is quite an eye for artwork. Oh, look, I can actually see this painting. I feel like that's gonna tell me something.
How many people are there?
1, 2, 3. There's 7. You know, I don't understand anything though. Painting of the sun rising over a town. Sadly, it appears to have some water damage. This is the only room I can go to, so I don't know. The section of comments of the family seems rather fitting for a female actor. Do they leave me to clone as well? The roaring fire, I could stare and gaze into the flames for hours. Okay, what? I get to see that twice. Changing screen. Understandable to hide woman's modesty while changing. Okay, what is the window? Ponson has laid a beautiful white blanket over the countryside that surrounds the house. That's great. Can somebody get me to my room? What does it say? Talk to who? I can't even find Angela. Angeline.
It's Angeli. Archibald.
There's apparently 2 things I can connect here. Perfume bottle, clothing screen, first floor, west wing. Oh, did you see that lightning?
I did. Damn, you hear that thunder?
I sure do. Do you guys?
That must have been hella close.
Welcoming book. Group of saints. I really don't understand.
Well,
I
how do you
cannot
know
see the logic in
the
this.
conversation I'm having with your sister? Like, you could snipe people like Grandpa Chance. So then I said 360 no scope. You'd be dead in a minute. She's like, in what?
Wow, I'm so stupid.
In what? You're in your imagine?
Hey, Addie.
And I was like, yeah, in my
What a
imagine.
revelation.
That's not how you speak.
She's like, sure, I'll be. You mean your imagination?
This will not get me any closer.
Oh, wait.
Magnifique. This will not get me
Wait, would it
any
make
closer.
sense? Okay, there's one other one. Oh, maybe this.
I cannot see the logic in.
No. Why am I sucking so bad at this again? I don't understand. Where's the link? Is it this and this?
I must take a different
Jesus
approach.
Christ. Okay, I don't know why those would
The
even be
pieces of the
together.
puzzle are fine.
Inspect the bedroom? I did inspect the bedroom. What are you talking about? Literally in the bedroom. Inspect what bedroom?
Your bedroom.
I can't get to my bedroom.
How do you know that's not your bedroom?
Because it's not.
Ah.
There's more stuff I can do. There's no tape, but it must belong to one of the guests. I know.
Grandpa actually served and wasn't a wimp and didn't suck some people off with only a test.
Oh my god. There does not seem to be anything interesting in here. The pillow. The card is hidden under the pillow and indicates Hugo would like Miss Conrad to speak with him ASAP. It appears Sterling was giving me the wrong room, and this one has been made up for Jacqueline Conrad. No matter, I shall find my chamber myself. I have to go talk to Zachariah, apparently.
Jacqueline. Ma chambre.
Okay. What?
Ma chambre.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, there's a person.
You must be Detective Poirot. Welcome. Allow me to introduce myself. Gideon Demir.
The fiancé to Mademoiselle Angeline. The
Angeline.
pleasure is all mine.
Angeline spoke so highly of you. It sounds as though you are the man that can sort this terrible mess out.
I am, monsieur. You have my word.
Mostly friends of the family. A couple of business associates of mine. Quite a mix from all walks of life.
With regards to the
Let's
blackmailing,
sneeze.
can they be trusted, or should they be considered suspects?
Angeline is struggling to trust anyone right now. But Madame Vandenbosch, as it is her house, thought it was best for us to have them all present.
And they will all be staying in the house.
Yes, it is a rather full house. All 6 guests will be staying on this floor. The family resides on the 2nd floor. As does Felix.
I will be sure to speak with them all. However, I will keep my identity and purpose for being here hidden, at least until I have made my initial introductions.
I'm afraid that ship may have already sailed. Once the Comtesse gets wind of something, a detective coming to the house, for example, you can bet everyone will know. She tries her best to keep everyone else happy, but I can see it is taking its toll.
Quite understandable. She is feeling the burden of the family that is not hers to carry.
Angeline has spoken with her mother. She has asked if there is anything that could be used against her. But she would...
And what are your thoughts on the matter?
I do not want to overstep my position. But if there is something that could damage not only the Vandenbosch name, but our future, Angeline deserves to know.
And that is a very diplomatic answer.
You have met Madame. You know it is best to not get on her wrong side.
I'd say. I have, and Mr. Gideon is wise to select his battles carefully where Madame is concerned.
You are very observant, Detective. You would be wise to keep that perceptive nature while you're here.
Thanks, King.
I'm sure you are correct. But I'd like to return to your feelings towards the Major.
He has been a good friend to Madame Vandenbosch over the years. But that does not make him a good man. Or suitable
I wonder
to
if
involve
it's the
himself
fucking
in
Major.
family affairs.
Mr. Gideon has not said anything negative about Major, but it sounds as though he is questioning the Major's intentions in how...
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for the...
I went downstairs. Oh look, it's Madame. He's here. The sooner
Madame.
I learn more about the blackmail, the quicker she can return to Celebrate Avenues. I'm also eager to meet with Elizabeth and what became of young Florette. Okay. One place in my mind. That's the first meeting I'm most interested in to see what has changed since then. Wait, I don't understand. The fuck am I linking? Here's...
Is there something I... Some would say a lucky guess.
Yes. It appears that the family's financial situation is much the same as the last time I saw them. Can I confirm this? Talk to Gideon again. Oh my god. Well, it's late. I'm downstairs.
Mademoiselle Angeline, it is a pleasure to see you again.
Is it? She's on the
Detective,
friggin' stone.
how wonderful you are here. Your travel was not too arduous, I hope?
Watching from my carriage window, I saw the beautiful countryside and rolling hills. It was anything but taxing.
I'm truly thankful you could make it here at such late notice.
Angeline.
No thanks are required, mademoiselle.
Yeah.
When one is requested personally, there is nothing more important.
It seems I've been almost run to the free today. Is it always like this?
Yes, Maman has quite a collection, although they are not all to my taste. Most, in fact.
The painting of the saints, in particular, it is quite exquisite. Is it connected to the house in some way?
The one in the hall? If you look above your bedroom door, you will see one of their names. I believe they were originally carved to watch over the occupants. Gideon and I only wanted a small dinner to celebrate our engagement, but Maman was adamant on throwing this party.
I'm sure she was.
It may have been her idea, but it's the staff that have made it happen.
Of course
Their
it is.
efforts do not go unnoticed, from me at least. They have been with us for so long. I do my best to make sure they are happy and content.
So made a remarkable transformation from selfish, spoiled brat to gracious young woman I see before me. Although I must solve this case alone, her insight may be the great assistance in this investigation.
Only Maman, Elizabeth, my beloved Gideon, and you, of course.
And what is your fiancé's opinion of the letters?
He thinks me foolish for paying the first one if there is no secret to reveal.
But you believe there may be a secret lurking, one that Maman is herself keeping hidden.
She tells me nothing. Even though I'm a grown woman on the verge of marriage, she still treats me like the child I once was.
Perhaps it is out of love that she protects you. It is in every mother's nature to protect their young.
The relationship between mom and daughter is obviously far from perfect. She should treasure the time she has with her before she's wed and has flown the nest.
Not a single person. I don't know anyone that would stoop so low.
The guests that will be joining us tonight, they are ones you can trust?
I hope so, Detective. Before the letters arrived, I would not have thought twice about it.
They are all close friends of yours, I assume.
Friends and colleagues. Gideon has spoken positively about them. It would be a rather underhanded tactic to do such a thing to someone you are doing business with.
Yeah, well, seems naive to the nature of business. It can be ruthless and apologetic, perhaps. I should not overlook them as suspects as quickly as Mademoiselle has.
Oh, Detective, I'm afraid I just don't know.
They don't know what happened to the other chick.
She was quite adamant at the
She
police
died.
station that she would not be returning to the house, but I assumed she would at least collect her belongings.
Maman demanded that Elizabeth pack up everything she had and dispose of it.
Wow. The poor girl had not already lost enough.
But I couldn't let that happen. Elizabeth and I took her belongings, what little there was of them, to a friend of hers in the town that Elizabeth knew of. But not even she had heard from her.
What if it is her?
Did you mention a mom and daughter anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, haha.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Because never mind.
What?
Floret have returned to
I
her
wanted
family.
to contact her, but I
Because
had
what?
no address or telephone number.
Arma?
Oh. Gross.
I wanted to contact her, but no address or telephone number.
Surely
She-
Madame must have had some information when she employed her.
You saw how Maman was. As soon as Florette was out of sight of the house, it was as though she had never been there at all. Elizabeth was most upset at the news Florette would not be returning.
Blah, blah, blah.
And your mama's choice to ignore her accountability for the girl stopped you searching.
Please, Detective, you cannot make me feel any worse than I already do. If I could go back and live that day again, you must believe me, I would never have done it.
It is finally accepted responsibility is remorseful for actions that day. The consequences that follow. I am pleased to see maturity in her, but that does not help young Florette, wherever she may be.
Merci, mademoiselle.
What if it's Florette?
I shall find you
back
if
to
there is
them.
anything further I need.
That's my guess. Put that in. Put that in. I think that's my guess, you guys, so far. It'll probably change. I need to talk to this guy. first, and then I gotta go.
Detective.
This
It
is
looks
my-
as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
It'd be easier to find the steps.
I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
Perhaps the party preparation is more of a priority.
Forget they read.
It's not my fault they aren't ready. Why don't I wait here while you check in the butler's pantry in the east corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
Don't mind me yawning, you guys.
I shall take
Getting
up no
tired
more
over
of your time.
Oh, it's locked. Oh, is it still locked?
Getting sleepy. You're gonna fall asleep.
No.
Your eyes are looking all red. What have you
probably
been
are.
smoking?
Just kidding. I don't touch the drugs.
Not even the Ritalin?
Definitely not the Ritalin.
Not even the... What's the other drug? The smart drug. The Adderall?
Adderall? That's also, I think, taken. What is this? Inspect the butler's pantry?
I bet you boof them drugs, don't you?
I don't do anything illegal.
Like boofing.
Anything.
You don't boof?
I don't.
You don't boof your monsters?
No, I don't.
You know who I bet does boof their monsters?
Shaw?
Addison.
What? Addison does not boof monsters.
Yeah, she probably boofs the Red Bulls. Hoping that it'd give her wings.
Shut the fuck up. Staff member in butler's pantry. Guess residing on the first floor.
Order and method.
Oh my god, you guys, why don't I know what I'm doing?
What about monsters?
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
7 previous stands. I find these above 7 doors in the house. I wonder if it matches the number of expected guests. Oh, there was another one. That's the one. 7 saints assigned to the rooms.
I should not be surprised by my own.
Although the first floor rooms are adequate for perhaps the missing door is hidden elsewhere. Oh, there's another one. God Lord. One missing door. Could it be the secrets?
Another success.
West.
I
I fear Mademoiselle's secret may not be the only one the house is hiding. Okay, that's... Am I supposed to go back upstairs, I guess? Oh, wait. God damn it. I have to talk to him again. Yep.
Please, ask away.
We're in the finances and sensitive subject, but may I ask the house...
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable
Why does
investments.
it take so long to
But
talk?
that is all in the past.
and regarding the payment of the blackmail.
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Merci,
Okay,
monsieur.
That's nice.
I shall leave you to
Poirot.
Can I go upstairs now? No. How am I supposed to investigate if I can't get into any other room? I already looked at that plan, that's so awkward. Is there other rooms down here? No, just this. Oh. Grandfather clock, apparently I missed that. And mounted animal head. Time and skill has built a wonderful piece of art is formed. Okay. I'm not sure how I would fare coming face to face with such a beast.
White claws.
What did you say about White Claws? She's weird. Maybe it's this way. Oh, Butler's Pantry. You found it. Slowly. It's Elizabeth.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth. What a pleasure to see you again.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective. I've been rather worried about her.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer
What are you
and bring them
talking
to
about?
justice.
I have every faith in you.
What?
Tyler.
I hope I am not interrupting you.
We're all very busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. After I'm done, I can come to your room and help you with any further. No one escorted you. I'm so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore.
I suppose I should not take like a direction personally, considering the amount of work this stuff has been tasked. At least for now, I have.
Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand. Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of two Madame Vandenbosches would surely be too much for anyone.
Ah yes, guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the east wing.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
I've been
Oh,
eager
yes,
to hear the
well, I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending.
Oh,
Luke is sadly no longer with us.
Luke's no longer with us.
Luke
Oh,
died?
Mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
Bien
did he
sûr,
die?
mademoiselle.
For a man that has a mind so brilliant, I have an easy job to embarrass myself with. One great soul before speaking.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
You didn't pick up on that he was dead?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, but he just said that you're an idiot.
Yeah, because you have interest in here. Then why make me look at it? Because
Ah.
I used for quite some time. That should be the condition.
Before you leave, Detective, I have something for you beside the furnace here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Why not just give it to me when I'm talking to you? The second letter acknowledged payment from previous background letter. You were wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence for a moment at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you. If you're willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay, you will. Or would your madman mom be as willing to part with her wealth? You will bring a second parcel with another 5,000 francs. What is that?
Where?
Francs?
Francs to the cobblers?
Oh. This time addressed to...
Francs are coins, money.
Oh. Okay. You have done your family a service by keeping this arrangement to yourself. I'm sure I do not have to tell you what will happen if the police are involved, and I hope it will not come to that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. They read the letters that were sent to... I'm sure that there's a great deal to learn from them. Hopefully some clues to the author. I haven't even looked at the quill pen. Maybe I did?
Magnifique.
I can't ignore the coincidence. The same saw pen that wrote the letters is present in the house. Dun, dun, dun. Letters obviously written in the house.
Of course, Detective. I would not say it in front of the Major, but it is rather hideous. It was a gift from him to Madame from his time overseas. I don't think it even has the capability of writing.
A pen that does not write is like a fish that cannot swim.
Okay.
As Angeline describes it, a useless ornament. It's the thought that counts, I suppose.
I suppose.
Merci.
Pleasure is mine.
Anything else now that I've... No. Guess I should hit the R button. See what's going on. Oh, there's none in here. How awkward.
Blackmail.
None in here either.
Did you ever find your room?
Nope. Oh, I hit the fucking wrong button. Nope, not yet. There is one.
Maybe if you do Elizabeth being upset and Luke passed away.
That was upset about her dismissal.
Come, my little Grace.
What? Your sentences are in order.
I must act on thought. I must take a different approach.
Oh.
Some would say a lucky
Guess
guess.
I missed that one. And apparently Zachariah.
What can I help you with?
It's been shown me the letters received. One of them has already been paid.
I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them.
What do you think?
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
As an idea for as a joke?
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She's not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway.
Please, her madam attempts to brush away the serious nature of the letters. As I do, may I ask how you came into such large amount of money to pay the
I
rent?
couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Oh, Gideon paid.
Did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
Good
How
husband.
honorable.
We are soon to be married, Detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
Maybe
I
he's
did
just
not
paying
mean anything by
himself.
it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far
You know what
cry
I think
from
happened?
committing even the
So,
smallest crime.
Angelina didn't know that Luke died.
Yeah.
So I believe that it's Florence.
In the machine?
Yes. I think it's Florence and Luke coming back. Luke didn't actually die. He just told Elizabeth.
That he did die?
Maybe they were all three into it.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by dread.
Do not punish yourself, detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she has been feeling recently.
You said that none have already seen a difference in Elizabeth. She was once exuberant,
Exuberant.
and optimistic, seeing the positives in everything and everyone. And now I fear the loss of her love and the careless reminder of her outlook.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Apparently he wants to talk to me too, which I don't understand why.
Detective.
What are you guys saying
It looks
now?
as though I might be out here all the
Grandpa's done streaming.
What can I do?
Oh, thanks. Can I get your full attention?
She says she's been watching you.
Is that what he said? I can barely
I don't
understand
understand him
most of
with
what
that
he
accent.
says with that accent.
I find his accent rather
What are you trying to find out?
reassuring.
Who blackmailed her, I think?
I guess. Not too helpful when it comes to finding your room, though. You'll probably be the lucky one that has that hideous plant outside the door.
Well, right now I'm trying to find my room.
I shall take up no more of your time.
I'm getting like clues, like it's the first floor, the east wing, and
Wait, who told you where your room was initially?
the dude, but he said the west wing, and that's women.
Mm.
But now it could be next to a flower.
Blackmailed or how?
Central. Well,
Come, my little grey cells. I must act on thought.
I'm just so lost. I don't understand what could be.
Blackmailed her how?
Oh, they sent her a letter and said, "We know you have a secret in your family. Blah blah blah. Pay us, or we're gonna expose you."
I love money.
Same.
This will not
Where
get
the
me any
fuck
closer.
is it? Okay, why?
Things are beginning to become.
They will not, no doubt, be considered that only position at the house. What is the extent of knowledge of the matter? Oh, okay.
Do you have to find out what the secret is too?
Yeah, I think so.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second. Is there something?
Wow, I just suck, guys. Okay.
Order and method. That.
That is so dumb. What are this?
What a revelation.
Connected. That's why I need to see how broken Elizabeth is. Okay, I don't. Elizabeth mourns for.
The pieces of the puzzle are
Wait, I don't
finally
know.
coming together.
Losing a loved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. Oh, I have to go talk to Gideon actually. You know, I still haven't found my flippin' room.
Please, ask away, detective. Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal and Luke's.
It is not your fault. Madame van den Bosch does not like it when her rules or authority are undermined. I tried to explain to Angeline the same, but her guilt has not left her.
And the payment on the Black
I suppose you think I was unwise to pay it?
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame van den Bosch had no intentions of paying it. Whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family or not.
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline is to be my wife, and then we shall be family. As far as I am concerned, my money is our money.
How sweet of him.
Merci, monsieur.
I hope he's a good person. I can actually fucking move around this house now.
Oh.
It's a rather expensive luggage. His room faces the back garden. I can't go to any of these rooms. To the grandfather clock, though.
Aha.
Build such a wonderful piece of art for him. One punish striking political leaders really draws their attention in a positive way. Okay. Will I finally find my room?
No, absolutely not.
My luggage, which is right between scene rooms. This is my room, guys.
Is it?
This one. I'm not considered any form of nature ugly, but I'm not sure how I feel about this plant. Yep, this is my room. My room, but it looks as if a few things.
Okay, do better.
Okay, I just have to connect some dope shit together. Okay, finding my room. Oh. Do I have to talk to somebody? No. No. Oh, wait, what was that? Expect the East rooms, isn't that what I'm doing? What happened to the...
Magnifique.
I'll call it. And just trying to do good, even. So this missile's weren't entirely her fault. Angelina is trying to redeem herself.
Some would say a lucky guess.
But Angelina says she never intended for Phil to be fired. I believe her. Luke and younger maidservant has not been seen. Even with Annabeth's effort, at least it appears the family has survived financial difficulties. Oh look, this one's completed. What am I supposed to do with this? Expect the east rooms. Get in my room now. This is my room. Finally I found my chamber. Though the journey was longer than expected, the destination is really quite charming and I should make myself familiar and comfortable in my new surroundings. Book. Really a chance to catch up my reading whilst I stay here. There is a limited view of the window, but it's certainly beauty of its own.
Oh.
Perfect. Okay, why show me? Oh. No. More the secrets than expected. Objective complete. Hope someone knocked on my door. It's Elizabeth.
Isn't that Angelina?
No, it's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth,
Thank you for coming.
thank
I
you
shall
for
not
coming.
take up too much
I
more
shall
of
not
your
take
precious
up-
time.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
Thank you, Detective.
Can I assume you are aware of the probable blackmail
I have
ring
heard whispers.
in the area?
This town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house. But it's easier said than done. When the staff are together, it seems to be a competition to see who can dream up the most scandalous rumour.
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She is such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
Yeah, I don't think
I
Elizabeth
was
is
wary
in on
of
it.
that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Letters, Detective. I brought you the other.
Blah, blah, you do not know me, but I know you and your family very well. For years you have stood high on your pedestal, attending parties and living this lifestyle of the upper class, a life that you were born into, all while hiding I was swallowing.
Were ya?
Sordid secret that would tarnish, why did I say transcend? Tarnish the fandom.
Vandenbosch.
Sure, name forever. Once a respected family with morals and nobility, but now you rely on riches and jewelry to show your worth. A worth that is not deserved, even residing in a home that was not obtained under your lies, but not for long. For your secret to remain exactly in that's so awkward, you guys. That's me. Take a small brown paper parcel filled with 5,000 francs addressed to Monsieur Dupont, a barber.
Monsieur Dupont.
Whatever, to Barber and Sons cobblers before sundown on Friday. If you do as I request, this will be the last you hear from me. You will be able to return your life of stolen wealth and excess. If you refuse, be sure to the name will be on the whisper of lips for years to come.
I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci for bringing this letter to me.
They worry so much about the family name, but from Elizabeth's telling, she has nothing to worry about, at least from her own perspective. Perhaps the secret does not directly concern Angeline at all. Is she merely the easy target?
Merci, mademoiselle.
Pleasure is mine, Detective.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I think I saw everything in my room. So, let's get the flocky flock out of here. I can't, apparently.
Can't leave the room?
No. Maybe I have to do this first. Okay. Blackmail wishes for me to leave the minor.
Come, my little grey cells.
Okay.
I must take a different order and
What
method.
the fuck? Oh. Okay.
What a revelation!
Staff members that are aware of the blackmail could possibly know the reason why. No staff may know the blackmail reason. It appears the secret may not be a secret at all. The house staff may know that we're holding over the family. Interesting. Is there like a thing in here? Okay, why did it make me come in here? Now can I leave? Nope. Oh, Elizabeth.
Of course, Detective.
Okay.
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I presentable enough for the creme of society?
Quite handsome, Detective.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
What?
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.
It sounds as though someone else may have already been poked.
Oh, I'm going into chapter 2.
Camera ready?
Yep. How long have I been doing this?
For about 1 hour.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
Should I stop now then?
Is it?
I know, I can't keep going.
You want to keep going?
Kinda.
Do it.
Well, I'm watching these people fight each other now, so I'm not really sure what's happening. Major was on the ground. I'm not sure if Gideon punched him in the fucking face or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you would be so kind to return to the party.
With all this excitement out here,
I believe that is an end to the excitement, as you put it, Monsieur Demire.
How their job of detective to resolve domestic arguments, but under these circumstances, there is more to it. I shall speak with the major outside. Ew, I don't like that guy.
Ah, thank God.
Got you.
One last match.
Bonjour, Monsieur Hagen.
I wondered when you would be arriving. At least now you can do your job.
Pardon, Monsieur.
I have just been assaulted. I want him arrested.
I'm afraid it is not as simple as that. I merely witnessed you standing up from the ground.
Would you like to explain
This
what
is
happened?
ridiculous. You know very well what he did.
Perhaps you could elaborate on what instigated the altercation.
I should have known you wouldn't make things easy.
Yes, good. The major still outraged by what has happened, but I must learn the cause, such as.
I have met Monsieur Demire. He does not seem one to physically
like
assault
five.
someone unless provoked.
Yeah, do you see that?
I hope you're not implying that I started it.
I think it's
I am only stating what I have seen.
I was having a private conversation with Angeline when he interrupted and struck me. That is all there is to
The major is still the same man that I met all these years ago. I'm sure he will remain defensive and blame for the altercation solely on Demir. Perhaps the best approach would be to act as though I'm on Major's side.
I would not act any other way. Well, unless I am provoked.
You have grown rather close with the Vandenbosch family, it seems.
What has my relationship with the family got to do with anything? Why are you even here, officer?
Detective. And I was invited by Mademoiselle Angeline, personally.
Seems to be mistake after mistake with that girl. Of course I do. What a stupid question. He is scum. Him and his whole family. If I had my way, he wouldn't have even stepped foot in this house.
Just if this game was like Clue. And like, it's a detective game and you solve crimes. She's like, oh, they should make a game like Clue.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Officer Poirot, are you going to do something about him or not?
It is Detective Poirot. And if you refuse to answer my questions, I do not see how I can continue.
I just don't know what she sees in him. Angeline could do so much better. I don't think she realizes what she is getting herself into. I can't imagine her living a happy life with that rogue.
I see. Merci, monsieur, for your honest
I just said
opinion,
I'm sure they have one.
whether I agree or not. I shall leave you to your cigar and return to the party.
That was so stupid. It is not often a violent altercation happens at a celebration. Investigation must begin. Yay, more shit. It's already filled with more drama than most, and has already begun. I'm requested here. Found Black Mirror, perhaps the altercation is connected somehow. I doubt that. Oh, no. Click the wrong button. Some information regarding this shelter for women coming from troubled homes and backgrounds. Interesting. Staff.
Huh.
Approval are signed. Enough staff to proceed with the events. All day staff. Archibald, Elizabeth, and Greta were in kitchen, family dinner party. Services, family dinner party, evening services. Services. Okay. Find out how the staff members may be linked to the recent events. Tries for them to know more than the family would expect or want. How do I sign a number here? It's locked. Where's Cassandra? Oh, I guess I can't just...
Monsieur Sterling, I trust the preparations are progressing since our last meeting.
She put died or
Oh.
Please, Detective.
Maybe.
Archibald
I lied.
is fine. Everything is in
Right.
order now. Are you...
You are head butler of this house. It is a position that warrants respect, and I shall continue to give it, Monsieur Sterling. And I must admit, it is the smell from the kitchen that has my attention more than the party itself.
Rehana is quite the cook, but it will still be some time. Maybe you'd like to enjoy a drink while you wait. Some of the guests are already in the salon to your left, and the remaining guests are in the library on the first floor.
I will be sure to explore both.
Dinner will be served in the dining room, but the rest of the evening is yours to enjoy.
You have all certainly been working hard.
Very hard. The lady of the house wanted everything a certain way, and that's how it was to be done. It is my responsibility to look after the house and staff. not to resolve petty disputes.
I cannot
Preach.
imagine he will be in any mood to attend the party.
He often has a cigar to calm down. And if that doesn't relax him, that temperature outside surely will.
Merci. You have...
Oh, great. Immediately guess and figure out their connection. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Why show it to me then?
Ah. Madame Vandenbosch, congratulations are in order on your daughter's
Let's see
engagement.
how she feels about me.
Thank you.
And you are?
You are?
Detective Poirot.
She doesn't remember me?
I'm sorry, the name eludes
Jesus
me.
Christ, Cassandra. Has stayed with me and open eyes. Just treatment of the working class and has been driving force in becoming a detective I am today. And yet I'm barely been a second plotter for...
Once Officer Poirot, I investigated your daughter's missing bracelet.
Oh, it's you. There is no missing jewelry here today, so we are really not in need
She's
of your
like,
services.
Well, I found out they have a clue game for the Switch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Like, it's basically the board game on the Switch.
Oh.
So then she's
I am
like,
here on a rather more
so then I
pressing-
said, we can still stream Switch games. And she's like, well, maybe after this whole game is done, you should do that. That would be fun to watch. And I was like, maybe we'd make
Okay.
that.
I know why you are here, officer. Detective, whatever you are now. Please, just get on with it.
Detective. And I promise not to keep...
That's it earlier.
Angeline is her own woman now. She can fight her own battles. She does not need her husband to be stepping in.
And what battles would they be?
Nothing that concerns you, detective.
I'm not sure what I expected asking her about the private matters.
Keep your volume down. She had no right to do such a thing. As soon as the other ladies get wind that there was a police officer in the house, the whole town will
She's
know.
gonna B-I-T-C-H.
Perhaps you should be more focused on catching the blackmailer that is holding your family's name to ransom than what the chattering women of the town will say.
I care more about what those chattering women, as you so rudely described them, have to say than the empty threat of an anonymous letter.
Your daughter does not agree. In fact, it has been suggested that one of tonight's guests may know more than they are willing to show.
The guests? You mean our friends? You can't honestly believe one of them would be so petty to send a letter like that. Oh, officer, you have not changed.
He literally says detective, and she
I
still
suppose
goes
it is
with
only
officer. What
polite
a
to say
bitch.
You're welcome.
Madame is as quick-witted as I remember.
What a shame there is nothing as memorable about you but your lack of respect.
I should have known getting into a rebel battle with Madame would not be easily won.
Locked? That is absurd. They should be constantly coming back and forth from there if they are hiding from their work again. What is it you want in my staff area anyway?
I only mention it as I was hoping to speak to some staff members. But if they are busy...
Be a good fellow and make sure they aren't slacking off in there. It shan't take you long.
May not have been the permission I was expecting, but I shall take it nonetheless. To the pantry game. Perhaps you should tell me about your family secret, the one your daughter is protecting.
What do you mean? Protecting? She hasn't gone and paid that silly ransom,
Stupid.
has
Why
she?
did you say that?
It was Monsieur Demire that accepted the cost. He paid it because your daughter believes there may be something to hide.
For heaven's sake! Why do you think it was addressed to her and not I in the first place? Because they knew I would throw it in the rubbish where it belongs.
Madame, if there is something you are keeping, it would be wise to tell me now. It may help in identifying the culprit.
And it would be wise for you to stay out of my family's business. If I require your help, I shall ask for it. But don't hold your breath.
Trust me, I'm not.
Merci.
Let's go meet this new lady.
Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
Detective Hercule Poirot? I heard we were being joined by one of the King's finest officers.
Oui, madame. I see my name precedes me.
Comtesse Margot de Vos. Charmed, I'm sure.
It is I who is charmed.
Handsome, well-mannered, and a man of the law. I did not expect such a fine caliber of gentleman at this party.
Comtesse, your compliments are enough to make a young detective blush.
I fill my time mostly with charity work. The number of those less fortunate only continues
I
to
keep
grow.
forgetting to read my options.
How very admirable.
One must remain humble.
Which side of the engagement brings you
I
here?
have been a close friend to the Van den Bosch family for, well, heaven knows how long.
You must have known the late Viscount then.
Indeed, we had been friends since our school days. His passing was very hard on both Cassandra and young Angeline. I became a sort of protector of them both after his death. A guardian angel, if you will.
I have learned that friendship in these high social circles can be nothing more than a facade to remain in that position. Perhaps is vying for position.
You will find Felix at the center of any trouble, especially when it concerns the ladies of the house.
I understand he has made himself quite at home here.
What an understatement. He thinks his friendship with Cassandra entitles him to anything and everything in the house, including certain opinions of how young Angeline
So he
lives her
thinks
life.
he's stepdaddy.
He does not approve of Monsieur Damier.
You'd have to ask him, or rather speak with Gideon's brother. He will have something to say about Felix, I am sure.
It's well versed with trying one with their delicious bait and then leaving them biting on the other line. Another conversation with Zafraya is in order. What are your thoughts on him?
A strapping young man. Angeline has found herself a good one. They certainly make a handsome couple.
Speaking with them both, it is plain to see, even to one that is unexperienced in such emotions, that there is a great deal of love between them.
When they are together, it is obvious for all to see, even at such a young age. But who are we to judge what the heart wants? Work
Is it the woman
with?
Shelly you were with?
I built it from the ground up, detective.
My admiration continues to grow.
While my husband, the Honorable Count de Vos, is always busy with his duties, I found myself at rather a loose end. I could not bear wasting my days with no purpose. And one day, while shopping in the city, I noticed the abundance of young women living and begging on the streets. Dirty and hungry, without a franc to their name.
It's Frank.
It is horrifying to think of how so many must live their lives while others live a life of such selfish opulence.
I hope that was not a backhanded comment on the life I live, detective.
Far from it, Countess. You are using your wealth to better the lives of the less fortunate. It is commendable work you do.
It is, isn't it?
The work that is doing will go a long way to improve the lives of those who need so badly. I only wish there was more in the position such as her. They could see the divide essentially and bring
It has been a pleasure conversing.
whatever in the newspaper. Factory strikes, workers demanding their fair treatment by Jacqueline Conrad. That's the lady that's in the room that I went to. Okay, I don't understand. I have to go to these stupid things. Hans, no, okay, whatever. I gotta talk to Cassandra again.
Cassandra!
I hate talking to her.
Let's make this quick.
Yeah,
Literally.
I understand that the major is not fond of
You can make
me.
whatever assumptions you wish.
Based on several accounts, it seems as though the Major has a certain level of disdain for him and his brother.
Felix is merely protecting both my daughter and the Van den Bosch name.
Protecting them from what exactly?
That is a question best asked to them.
Later in the news, Angelina.
Gideon is a fine, educated young man from a well-respected family.
All important when considering a new son-in-law.
A good home and education speaks volumes about a man. Even in the short time they have been engaged, his noble character is obvious. If you were an educated man, you would know that.
God, she's so rude. Hey, bitch, I am educated. So
I
become
can
a
assure you,
detective.
madame, my education is not one to be sneered at.
Thank you.
And yet you remain a mere detective.
A mere detective. Who the
Perhaps
fuck?
it is your choices, then, that are to be questioned.
I don't like this chickie.
Merci.
I don't like her at all.
Monsieur Demir, we meet again.
Oh shit.
What did I tell you? Call me Zach. You found your...
I did, and a charming room it is.
I don't know if I would call mine charming, but if I drink enough, it won't matter.
Oh god, I have so much to say to him. I must apologize for my rudeness before I did not ask how you know the family.
That's okay.
You know,
At
you're
least you
picking an
actually-
option, right?
Not like
I
most
get to
of
do
the
all
others.
of them.
You have to do all of them?
I'm the
Yes.
groom
No
to be
shit.
older, more
I
handsome.
was like, I thought it was like one of those games. where you-
No, that is
I see the
earlier I
resemblance
had to
now.
do that.
Mhm.
How wonderful that you can celebrate this occasion.
I'll stop you there. The only wonderful
The
thing about this
game
celebration
that I got,
is
the
the
Tron
free
one?
food and
That
drink.
one. You
Pick.
Yeah, you pick.
Nice.
You are not pleased for your brother.
I want to play that.
Angeline seems nice enough, but marriage is
Really,
important.
Zachariah doesn't want to get married.
Gain from tying yourself to someone for the rest of your life.
What does he do for work? It seems everyone here has some great financial standing.
Recently, not a great deal. Well, except for enjoying myself. I was once a field medic in the military. But those days are over.
A noble occupation. Did you not want to make it your career?
It wasn't my decision to make. I certainly don't miss the battlefield. That's for sure.
I mean, hesitant to ask, but how is your brother after the altercation with the major?
I'm sure he's fine. You don't need to worry about him. Always the knight in shining armor. Riding in to save the day.
Saving the day from who, exactly?
Well, if Gedeon is the knight in the fairy tale, Felix is the dragon. Felix the Major. Ha!
She wants you to play this.
Always
No.
there, thinking
She
he's
doesn't.
better.
She said you should play the scary game.
You can, not me.
Just because he was a major. We all know how he got there. In his mind, that puts him at the top of the chain.
It seems there is some hostility between and the major. Blah, blah, blah. I get the feeling that you do not have much fondness for the major.
The major pain in the ass. Why should I?
The major
Doesn't
pain
take
in the
a
ass.
detective to work out the sort of man he really is. You must have seen it, right?
I have my own history with the major, but that is a story
She
best
said,
not
please,
told.
Opie.
No.
I think it's a story best told now. It can't be any worse than what he did to us during the war.
You fought together in the war.
We were on opposing sides.
Because upon a delicate subject, you may be best avoided.
The subject of war is a difficult topic for
Wasn't
everyone.
he in the war?
Perhaps it is best to discuss something else.
Zachariah?
No, what?
What's his name?
That is Zachariah.
No.
The Poirot?
Poirot?
If you had
allegedly,
seen what
yeah.
I have, what he has done, you wouldn't side with him.
I am taking no sides, monsieur.
She
It
said
is
please
just
don't
not
be the
conversation fit for a party.
No, it won't be fun.
So
She can.
then I said I'll play and then
Perhaps
she can be there
it
to
is best I take my
distract
leave.
She can play it. Fuck that. Am I good in here, homies? Let's do it real quick. Let's see if I can. Oh, I got some links there. I got no links there. I got a link here. Let's go back and do the one link. What am I doing here?
She said when you're done with your game.
No.
done with your game entirely.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, is that that's what she meant.
I cannot see the logic in it.
What is this? A big bottle of alcohol. Zacharias, Gideon's brothers aren't close. Zacharias intoxicated about
Another success.
Cannot believe your father drinking that much alcohol, especially in one evening. I have to talk to Zachariah again. Oh my god. Her brothers have a history with the major, young romance. She has a key to avoid the argument, highly arranged, hastily arranged marriage. Major doesn't like Gideon. Major wanted to calm down. Always more on her. Gideon looking forward to family fortune. Differing status. I guess this one and this one.
This will not get me
Guess
any
not.
closer.
There's two.
Is there something?
What the fuck am I missing here?
I should not be surprised by my own skills.
Oh, no, I don't want to know.
I must act on.
I don't know what the other is. Maybe it's the brothers doing it on purpose, but then why would he pay himself? Like, that doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
The pieces of the puzzle are
Really?
finally.
No.
Going to be married to the family brother for financial gain. How though? He doesn't have. They don't have money. I have to fucking talk to Zachariah again.
Fire away, detective.
I didn't mean to dampen the celebrations, but would you like me to fetch your glass of
I have a
water?
drink. But thanks anyway.
I just would not like to see things get out of hand.
Don't you worry about me. I've got it covered.
He's got the comfort. Tell me that excessive drinking is not in celebration of his brother's engagement. His speculation of war makes me think it may be something more serious.
Perhaps it is best I take my leave.
Perhaps good idea. Let's go. Up to the library.
The library.
Actually, I can search the pantry now, so should probably before I go upstairs. See if I can get in there now. Wonder if anybody's in here. Unlocked. I must have caught 7 at the right time. Oh look, it's Ingrid.
Ingrid. It's Ingy.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Oh, monsieur, you startled me.
Inge.
It was not my intention, mademoiselle.
She calls her
I was hoping to
Mademoiselle.
talk with a member of the staff.
You are the detective?
I am Detective Hercule Poirot.
Hercule.
I only intend to take up a moment of your time.
Madame van der Bosch will be very hungry if she knows I'm standing talking.
Allow me to worry about madame.
Forgive me, I did not get your name.
Inga Frank, detective.
I missed that.
From the
part.
Norse god of peace and fertility. A most beautiful name.
Apparently, it's from the Norse god of peace and fertility.
Merci. It was my grand-mère.
Hot.
We're working very hard this evening.
Oui, detective. Madame was very clear on what was to be prepared for today.
Well, everything looks exquisite. But if I may be blunt, would you not benefit from some more hands?
Monsieur Archie knows how busy we are, especially in the kitchen. I hate when I have to run service.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Papers that the order was as set members for accessing rooms without permission. Curious. Your position as housemaid with the Madame residence is hereby officially terminated with immediate effect for reasons accessing forbidden area of the house. Refusal to make sincere apology. Emotional distress brought to the family. A reference shall be offered pending future employment. Ooh, rough. Photo showing 7 members of staff. The house would surely run like clockwork with so many. That's Elizabeth. That's what's her face. I don't know who these two are. That's the boot. Oh, I feel like there's only one more because there's only 4 of them. Okay, let's see what our has in store for us. Family taking care of money now. Forbidden areas of the house.
Things are beginning to become
And my
clearer.
shit. Appears that there are a number of staffs missing based on the photo and why could this be? Insignificant staff. Wait, what? No, I didn't want to do that. Meaning staff overwhelmed.
I must take a different
That's not it.
order and method.
Okay, that's not it. Maybe it's this and this one.
Come, my
No.
little great.
Oh, staff termination. I'm an idiot.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally.
It appears that the missing staff are in fact relieved of their duties. Could there be another reason for letting them go? Dun dun dun. Talk to Cassandra. Talk to. Oh my God, there's so many people to talk to. Oh, and I get to put people together.
I cannot see the logic in this. I must act on thought and.
Oh, maybe it's this and this.
Is there
No. Family taking care of money now and reasons. Oh, because they're.
I should not be surprised by my.
Got it. Them are being more cautious with their money. Maybe stuff like go for that reason. That makes sense, you know. Should have realized that. But it's fine. It's okay. Oh, I don't have anything in here. Inspect the library. Let's talk to her first, because I'm in here with her.
Oui, detective.
Ready to fire some members of staff.
That is not for me to talk about, detective. If Monsieur Archie found out I had said anything out of...
I am not asking you to betray your fellow staff or the family. What is said between us remains that way, man.
It's only whispers. But the last servant was caught in areas of the house they shouldn't be. Apparently.
Why are some of them loud and like her? She's so quiet.
Right.
Please, detective, if Monsieur Archibald found that I was talking like this with...
My lips are sealed, mademoiselle.
So,
His lips are
Merci,
sealed, that's why.
mademoiselle.
so somebody wasn't where they were supposed to be. Oh no. I got no privacy. Oh whoa.
What can I do for you?
Maybe it's bold to ask you about the stuff in the house.
What have they done? If I...
No, monsieur. There is not a complaint to be made. It is more the recent layoffs and extra work pressure you all seem to be under I am inquiring about.
We've had to let some of them go. Let's just say their standards didn't live up to what was expected.
Not exactly what the termination paper stated. Ooh, he's
Merci.
lying.
You have been most.
Let's go to the library first before I just go back and talk to these weirdos. The library.
I told you, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not a reporter.
But you're going to want to hear this. You could interview me now.
And why would I want to spend my evening doing that?
The world needs to know. You want to sell papers, I want the truth to be known. Win-win.
I came here to enjoy myself, not to hear a second-string version of...
I was there. I saw the whole thing, including who was ruining the show.
All right, I'll bite. Let's talk later.
Bonjour. Are you a guest of Mademoiselle Angeline or Monsieur Demire?
Do I know you?
Where are my manners? I am Hercule Poirot.
The lawman.
Oui, monsieur. Detective Poirot.
Ernesto da Silva.
A pleasure, monsieur.
So what does it do?
I'm a man of business.
I see. Is there a particular area of business that...
Overseas investments, international relations. I also own a number of factories in the city.
Man, a few words. This may become more like drawing blood from a stone than back and forth conversation.
Très bien. Monsieur has many talents.
We work together as partners, yes.
You must know the Van den Bosch family well, then.
I help Madame Van den Bosch, if and when she needs me.
Referred. Considering for quickly retracting, perhaps they are closer than he is willing to say. You witnessed the altercation between the Major and... what's his face?
I did. But frankly, I have no time for childish school fight.
You are not aware of the circumstances that started it, then?
I heard something about a cigar. Only Felix would be petty enough to get riled up by something so menial.
A cigar?
Yes, Monsieur Demire had one of Felix's precious cigars. If you ask me, they won't be the real thing anyway.
I expect two children to act that way. Let alone two supposed distinguished gentlemen.
Distinguished gentlemen? It was two alpha males going head to head. Master Gideon came out the victor.
Surely we have passed the days where shows of unnecessary brute strength impress anyone.
When it comes to the protection of a woman, we are far from it. Man will always return to their most primitive.
Mademoiselle Angeline, the Major has no place to feel threatened. Monsieur Gideon is to become her...
And he has spent the last however many years supporting them, as he calls it. Clutching on to whatever he can.
Maybe it's the
Merci
Major.
for your time. It has been most intriguing.
I think I'm away from the Floret thing and going towards the Major. But you never know, you know? Looks like the happy couple are planning their honeymoon, but they are undecided on their destination. Okay. I'm going to closer to experience how I'm ready to see them all in my own eyes. I have collections of books, collections of books. There's enough mysteries in this house without being distracted by a fictional one. Then why do I have to look at all these books? Literally every book is highlighted with books. Here has someone particularly romantic mood. Collection of books. This is so stupid. I could spend every waking moment reading about the adventures of characters within these books. Collection of books. Books. Hugo. Glass case. Glass case. If I had a love of my own to get there, I would surely take inspiration from them. Oh, I got more collections of books. So I get the books out of the way, and then I'll do... Oh, a globe. It must be from the library. I wonder if there's a story with match excitement of this weekend. No problem. No. Do I get to look out the window again? No. suspension intention to raise author keeps their readers hooked. Oh, yes, I do. Look, another boulder.
Oh.
Fallen snow. Thank you. Why do I look at this shit? Men of great interest in religious saints who have such material on them. Ooh, I can look at the telescope. I often find myself thinking of the prospect of traveling perhaps one day. Look at the telescope. Oh, it doesn't tell me shit. Okay. It didn't. It looks quite valuable and delicate. I shall resist the temptation to expect any further. Why does it do this? What the fuck is the point of this shit? It's so annoying. Well, I want to this. Like, nothing is okay. We'll just go to
Like his thoughts?
Yeah, like you go to the fireplace and it's like,
Allow me to introduce myself. Hercule Poirot.
So stupid.
Hugo Beckers. A pleasure.
I hope I am not disturbing you. I often find myself at a loose end at parties such as these.
Never been referred to as a loose end before, but it is always good to make a new acquaintance.
Perhaps we should start
There
with
is no
pleasure.
better way to understand one's purpose in life. I stand up for the workers that cannot do it themselves.
You work with a union?
Union leader, well, that is my formal title. But I see myself as more than just that. So much more. I am the face of the people. A voice in the void when there is none.
Very spirited. You have quite the way with words.
In my line of work, it is essential. Some fight with their fists, but I believe words are the ultimate weapon.
Is it them?
I have been working with Gideon for quite some time.
It's Gideon who brought
We are
him.
doing great things together.
I was not aware he was part of the union.
Well, he's not exactly. But he is an ally in the battle we face. Without his support, our uphill struggle would surely be a climb. Hopefully my talks with De Silva will help him see the light.
Reflect upon your heated discussion, shall we say, with...
I don't know what you think you heard, but it was a private matter, and I appreciate if you kept it to yourself.
I can assure you, Monsieur Beckers, your conversation is exactly that. Yours.
Then maybe we should just leave it there.
Something more to that conversation if there's nothing to hide. Why both parties hesitant to elaborate, perhaps. No, it's not the best time for
Merci.
some...
If I find myself at a loss again, I shall...
No, I will talk the decay.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise. You're not from around here, are you?
My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a friend of Mademoiselle, soon to be Madame, Angeline.
I see. Jacqueline Conrad. No doubt you've heard the name before.
I am rather embarrassed to say I have not, Madame.
No need for the madame. I'm not married. Just call me Jackie.
Oui, Jackie.
To be a guest
Here's
here
the
tonight.
thing. I'm one of those people you
Fighting
want to
with
know
this or better?
and not be on the wrong side of.
I don't know.
Perhaps it would be wise for me to remain on your good side.
It's the best place to be. You wouldn't believe what a couple of positive stories can do for a family name or a career.
And that is what you have done for the Van den Bosch family?
A little help goes a long way, and from what I have seen, the ladies deserve some positive support.
Mr. Otherwise, and when I
That's what
entered
we
you
call
told me.
eavesdropping.
Pardon. I didn't mean to pry.
And with respect, I don't think it's really any of your business.
That was certainly not what I expected him. Is forced around. I should have to play my cards right with her. You must have heard about the reason blackmail.
I heard, and it doesn't surprise me. There will always be someone trying to get something out of someone else. People are only out to help themselves.
That is a rather pessimistic way of
Jim said
thinking.
it's better to fight with words and not fists.
No, I don't think it's better to fight at all.
But
I
it's
think
the
we just
truth.
shouldn't fight.
And in my experience, more often than not, it's someone the victim knows.
Unless... Well, we all
Make
know
me
my own
question
business.
those I consider friends.
And maybe you should. If you have something you don't want the world knowing, just keep it to yourself.
Maybe the nature of her work, but she lacks any sense of compassion for those who may fall victims to such betrayal.
I must take my leave.
That's great. Take your leave. Okay.
Are you guys not listening?
Chance probably is not listening. Okay, let's see.
This will not get me any.
No, what? Potential financial. Is this and this?
I must take a different.
What the fuck?
Order and method.
Damn it, I knew that's what I was gonna be too.
Magnifique.
Would the major really start a physical fight over Gideon stealing a cigar? I knew that's what it was gonna be. God damn it. Where did I just get?
Is there something? Another success.
Whoever conflicts with that Archibald account, only one can be telling the true story. Archibald hiding something? I have nothing to connect to you. What do you want me to do though? Investigate the blackmail, okay. Talk to Zachariah, talk to Cassandra. They all have to do with, oh, there's 3. Holy shit balls. Jackie, disagreement.
I cannot see the logic in this. Come, my little grey cells. What a revelation!
I should be reassured that something does not feel right about their joint secrecy. Okay.
Some would say a lucky guess.
There is only so much help you can receive before you're simply relying on someone. What do the family still need assistance with? Damn it, I gotta do again.
Things are beginning to become.
It appeared for a moment at least that the family had organized their financial situation. Fond of Cassandra.
This will not get me any closer. I must act on. I must take a different.
Are you kidding me? I don't understand them because when they
The pieces of the puzzle are final.
It is clear that the major is close to the family and has some connection to both Cassandra and Ellen. Oh, Jesus Christ, I have to talk to so many people. There's another one.
This will not get me any closer to my.
Maybe it's this one.
Order and method. I must act on. Another success.
I'm just really bad. There's a chance the major is involved in the blackmail now. Okay. I shall leave now. What did she say then? Is that just you don't pay attention?
Yeah, you were the one that didn't know what she was talking about.
I need to talk to all these people again. Love that for me.
Fire away, detective.
Just seemed that things escalated so much.
Gideon said they were the majors, but I didn't think he would miss just one.
Ah, it was you that took the
Me? Okay, detective, you twisted my arm. It was me. But I didn't even get a chance to smoke it. Gideon snatched it out of my hand. I'm sure he could afford to replace it.
Major saw getting holding the cigars to media ticket and it was all misunderstanding, so why the following altercation?
Perhaps.
Because they want to.
Let's make this quick.
I was hoping to explore the house. You do not seem surprised.
The public rooms are not adequate space for you to celebrate my daughter's engagement.
Madame, I asked only the limits, as I understand a member of the staff was let go for a similar reason.
It would benefit you not to listen to whispers and rumors, officer. They did not produce a satisfactory standard of work. There is nothing more to say.
It is detective, madame. And it is just that the termination papers detail the matter and proceed to...
He keeps telling.
Need I remind you again
Keeps telling.
whose house you reside in?
It's detective, bitch, not officer.
Why would I? He is to be Angeline's new husband and my new son-in-law. If he is taking that position seriously, he will do what he must to keep his new family happy.
And to you that means paying ransom money?
It means doing what he must to protect his wife and his family name.
It has something to do with your own financial standing, I understand. Does civil husband.
I see you have still not learned any sense of tact or subtlety.
I see no reason to beat around the bush, madame.
Until you are pricked by a thorn.
And until that day, I shall continue with the method that best serves me. Now, Monsieur da Silva.
Yes, he has provided some financial support when it has been required. I assume that was the answer you were looking for.
Merci.
Enchanting conversation as always. I hate talking to her.
I am all yours, detective.
I claim that he helped when required.
He would say that. I mean, financially, yes. But what else does that man have to offer?
I cannot imagine Madame Vandenbosch would be one to request financial help.
After Edwin, the Viscount, died, the family was left in a rather unfavorable position. She wasn't requesting, chérie. She was begging.
Ooh,
I see.
Paying for money.
Let's just keep that between us. It's a rather sore subject for her.
Didn't take much for her to reveal the private matters. Not sure I would be willing to divulge information to her. Mention.
You are quite inquisitive, aren't you?
I believe it is called small talk. No?
There is small talk, and there is prying.
I assure you that is not my intention.
Monsieur, please. I know a nosy gossip hound when I see one. We can smell our own. The Major isn't worth a minute of your time, though.
You are not a fan of his.
I'd hit him with my fan, monsieur. Any man that can treat a lady the way he does doesn't deserve to be in his position.
And what position is that, may I...
Lording over Cassandra like she's the help. He shouts at her like she's a stray cat that's wandered into the house.
No, I kind of feel bad.
Madness.
Is something I never thought out here was really too busy to escort me out of the house when I arrived to investigate missing bracelet. Yet she allows the Major to get away with murder. What? Reason and why she will be accepted.
It has been a pleasure conversing. I look forward to our next tete-a-tete.
Okay, what? But my question is, why the fuck?
Is there some...
if no family's hiding something.
Things are beginning to be.
There's no doubt that there must be a family secret. Can Forbidden House areas hold the answer? Oh, I completed that objective. Oh my god, this is just so big. It almost reminds me of like a family tree though.
Some would say a lucky get.
I cannot tell if the legendary comes from that genuine place or mere jealousy. I have to talk to Archibald and whatever. Problem is that I don't know. Wait, Archibald. No. I gotta talk to the guy upstairs. I think. The problem is I don't know where Archibald went. Oh, really another phone, almost too loud to ignore.
Vanden Bosch residence, how may I help you? Yes, of course. Please hold for one moment. Sir, yes, a call for you. Shall I direct it straight through to you in the study now? Very good, sir.
Found Archibald.
What can I do for you? Yes, he has been here for some time now. Lady Vanden Bosch has been very good to let him stay so long.
Would you say he has become part of the family?
He's always been very vocal about how he stands the ladies in high regards, and so he should.
Merci. You have been.
Okay. I'm not sure to go from that. Let's do our quick. Major views, the family is high class.
I cannot see the logic in this. Come, my little grey cell. I should not be surprised.
Major may feel that the association with the family may lower the name. I wonder if that's a limit to the negativity. Possible status drop.
What a revelation!
It's good that Major did not see the brothers in good light, but its thoughts towards them have to do with the couple's relationship. Good question.
Order and method.
Oh, maybe it's the...
I must act on thought.
Maybe it's different in status.
Is there something?
No, what? Oh, it's that and that. Didn't even look up there. I forgot that was up there.
Magnifique.
Who doesn't want the wedding to go on ahead? Except whether the only reason he is against the wedding. Okay, let's go back to the library. Sure, there's nothing else.
Is there something else?
You have done business with other guests at this party?
It seems someone has been asking around about me.
Only polite curiosity, I can assure you.
Well, you would be right. Although working with the Viscount caused me much less grief.
Grief, monsieur.
Let's just say we didn't always see eye to eye. And if neither side is prepared to back down, there is a problem.
Is there obviously more to learn about the goings-on between them? This certainly does not sound like the positive business
Merci for
relationship.
your time.
Concerned with the period the others have been major with similar mindset, although it seems. Oh, finish that. What else do I need to do? Oh, it's just this one. Investigate the library. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else in here. Unless something's changed over here. Made it like at this fireplace. So you tell me the same thing about fireplaces. Yep. Okay. Maybe I should see if it says I need to talk to anybody. Oh, Archibald doesn't want to tell me.
What can I do for you?
He didn't do much to there.
Ah, perfect timing.
Très bien.
Oh, I guess it's probably gonna be time to stop, my guys.
Yes, Maman.
Chapter
Perhaps Turkey. I would love to see my
think
beloved
it's gonna be-
homeland.
I'm sure we will decide on somewhere. Perhaps where we are both yet to have visited.
It was my crowning achievement.
I am not so sure you workers would agree.
Are you sure? I've definitely seen your face somewhere before.
I do not believe there is another that resembles these features, or brains, at least.
I've always liked the idea of sailing the West Indies.
In that heat? With your complexion?
Okay, but you lived in the capital at one time.
Oui, mademoiselle. I spent much of my working life there.
Maybe sleeping off half a bottle of whiskey.
Let us not be so blasé with our opinions, brother.
If you ask me.
I don't believe anyone did.
You're that officer! The shootout on the rooftop! Your face was all over our front page!
It seems it is not only I that possesses great skills of deduction. You...
Please, come quick! The Major
Oh.
has been murdered in his study!
Oh shit.
Messieurs et Mesdames, I am Detective Hercule Poirot of the Belgian Police Force. I ask that you all remain calm and in your seats. I shall begin my investigation immediately. Monsieur Sterling, please, lead the way.
Well, guys, I did not think chapter 3 was gonna be murder. Murder! But that's all I got for now. Chapter 3 will be the next. The Major. He died.
Did he though?
I'm assuming he's dead. Also, the window is fucking busted open over there.
This is Mr. Hagen's study.
I have to
Detective.
wait till I get through this,
Would
so
you like
please
to
hold.
stay?
I understand if you are not comfortable with such a scene.
Don't you worry, Detective. I've seen much worse in my years.
I am thankful to have someone of your resilience by my side.
I just can't believe someone could have killed him in cold blood.
I admire your faith in your fellow man,
Okay.
but you will be surprised what someone will do when they feel there is no other option. Your help and discretion in this matter.
I'll come back and talk to him when I'm done. Anyways, I'm done. Goodbye. Chapter 3 for the next one. Deuces.
You know you still have to.
Oh yeah. Again, I did it again. Okay, I'm gonna be gone now.